Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise is due to Allah, the Most Merciful, the All-Wise, the One who controls the heavens and the earth. We send our blessings and salawat upon His final messenger Muhammad, His family, His companions, and every soul who follows His path until the Day of Judgment. My beloved brothers and sisters, tonight let us pause for a moment. Close your eyes to the distractions of the world and open your hearts to something greater. A night like no other, a journey beyond the reach of reason or science, a story that is not just about miracles, but about hope, faith, and a divine gift for every believer. This is the journey of Isra and Mi'raj, the night journey and ascension of the Prophet Muhammad. The story begins in pain. The Prophet was in one of the darkest moments of his life. He had just lost his beloved wife, Khadija, his strongest supporter, his closest companion, and shortly after, his uncle Abu Talib, his protector in Mecca, also passed away. Left without support, the Prophet was mocked, rejected, and even stoned when he sought refuge in Taif. It was a time of heartbreak, yet it was in this moment that Allah opened the gates of the heavens for His beloved messenger. One night, while the Prophet was resting in the house of Hani, the angel Jibril came, with a glowing creature from paradise, Al-Buraq, a heavenly ride, faster than light, more graceful than the wind. The Prophet rode Buraq, and in just a blink, he arrived at Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. There, waiting for him, were all the previous prophets, Ibrahim, Musa, Isa, Nuh, and others. Peace be upon them all. And who stood in front to lead them in prayer? Muhammad, the final messenger, the seal of the prophets, the leader of all. This moment was more than a prayer. It was an announcement that the final phase of divine guidance had begun, and the torch now rested in the hands of the Prophet. But the journey didn't stop there. From Al-Aqsa, the Prophet began the next part of his journey, the Mi'raj, the miraculous ascent to the heavens. With Jibril by his side, he rose beyond what any human had ever seen. Heaven by heaven, the encounters. In the first heaven he met Adam, the father of humanity. In the second, he met Isa, Jesus, and Yahya, John, two prophets known for their sacrifice and purity. In the third, he met Yusuf, Joseph, whose beauty was radiant and full of light. In the fourth, Idris, Enoch, the prophet who had been elevated to a high station. In the fifth, Harun, Aaron, beloved by his people. In the sixth, Musa, Moses, who wept upon realizing that the Ummah of Muhammad would outnumber his in paradise. And in the seventh heaven, he met Abraham, sitting peacefully at Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur, the heavenly Kaaba, visited daily by 70,000 angels, never the same ones again. Then came the ultimate destination, Sidratul Muntaha, the divine meeting. The Prophet reached Sidratul Muntaha, the lote tree at the edge of the created world. Even Jibril, the greatest of angels, could go no further. He said, "If I step beyond this point, I would burn. This is for you alone, O Messenger of Allah." And there, the Prophet was brought into the divine presence. Words cannot describe what happened there. No eyes have seen, no ears have heard, and no heart can fully grasp the beauty of that encounter. But from that sacred meeting came a gift for us, all, the 5 daily prayers, originally commanded as 50, but after repeated returns, encouraged by Prophet Musa, it was reduced to 5, with the reward of 50, a mercy, a connection, a direct line between the servant and his Lord. Isra and Mi'raj was not just a miracle of movement, it was a miracle of mercy. A reminder that even in the Prophet's darkest hour, Allah had not forgotten him. And in our darkest moments, Allah has not forgotten us. Every time we stand in prayer, we are reenacting the Mi'raj. We are rising spiritually and drawing closer to Allah. So pray not out of burden, but out of love. Because prayer is not a command, it is a gift from the heavens. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.